Friends, this is Worm, according to some lame high school rumor, and today I wanted to talk about something that is a little bit frustrating to me. Not a little bit, it drives me crazy. It's the thing that I absolutely hate the most about this season already, and it specifically has to do with a particular weapon, which is the newest hand cannon added to the game, the Kept Confidence. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking a lot of hype up for this weapon, right? You know, I know, what was it? Frostbolt did a video hyping it up. And when you come in here and look at the stats, like the stats seem pretty dang solid. Like I've heard some people saying this is the best PvP strand cannon. Yes, I call them, I call strand hand cannons strand cannon. So just keep that in mind. It's best of the season. It's going to replace, what was it? Rose, like blah, 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 all this stuff. Problem is if anybody knows me, I don't use hand cannons in PvE, right? I don't prefer hand cannons in PvE. I don't like hand cannons in PvE unless it's Last Word, but Last Word is a whole different story. But I was really excited whenever I first got this. Like, I think I got this weapon on day one, and I saw it was a Strand 140 round per minute hand cannon. Now, of course, hand cannon just got a substantial buff this season, right? They got a buff where they do 75% more damage against major enemies. They do 25% more damage against all enemies. You know, so they got a big buff. They got a buff to some reload speed, stuff like that. And I saw this was a strand, you know, hand cannon, right? This was the perfect addition to my strand builds until I realized that the perks on it are kind of cheeks, man. I've got it pulled up here. I'm gonna pull up the perks here. Here we go. Kept Confidence. That's the one. Scroll down the perks here. The very first thing I noticed when I looked at the perks of this weapon, the combo that I had been dreaming of for a strand hand cannon is not there. That combo being Outlaw and Hatchling, right? And I don't know why. I don't know why Bungie wouldn't put this in the game. I mean, and if you look at it, the perks here are kind of not really great at all in for PvE content. I mean, obviously you've got great PvP rolls. Quick Draw, Eye of the Storm's a good one. Killing Win, Eye of the Storm, same thing. You could make an argument for multi-kill clip and some other stuff, but really there's nothing in here for PvP, right? Stats for all, maybe, but what would you pair stats for all with? Like maybe multi-kill clip? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's just going to be a great hand cannon. I'm so bummed out and I'm so frustrated that Bungie did not include Outlaw and Hatchling, or at least Hatchling, right? Like, okay, I get it, you know, Outlaw. I think the reason why, of course, is because Outlaw is an old trait, and oh, you know, we don't want to add all these old traits back into the game, blah blah blah, because we want to put new stuff on weapons. I don't really know their thought process behind it, but Outlaw is one of those traits that in PvE, it's always going to be good. It is never going to be bad. Like anytime I get a roll with Outlaw on it, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm not complaining because we're already off to a good start, right? And this weapon, it's got weird perks here, right? Like, you know, Quick Draw, not PvE. Invisible Hand, not PvE. Loose Change here, you could make an argument for PvE. Not a bad perk. I'd have to see the actual numbers for it. I have a feeling the numbers aren't as good, but I don't know. Shot Swap, not a PvP perk, or not a PvE perk, sorry. Air Assault, Killing Win, none of these are PvE perks, right? And over in this column, not PvE, that's PvE. Not really PvE. Could be PvE, maybe, but honestly, who uses Pugilist? Not PvE. This, maybe, you know, and this one, maybe, right? I don't know. I kind of wanted to make a short video today just to vent about the frustration that I have with this hand cannon. Like, why does Bungie take great, like, you know, archetypes of weapons, right, and not give them good perks, right? And again, I don't want to say these are bad perks by any means, right? But why do they not give us like the staple perks? You know, Outlaw's been around forever. There's a reason it's been around forever, because it's simple, easy, and it's great. Like I said, Outlaw's never going to be bad on a weapon, especially something like a hand cannon, like a precision weapon, right? So why are they not including it? Why are we not getting Hatchling on a, like, hand cannons are precision weapons. Hatchling is a precision perk. They go hand in hand. There you go. Why, Bungie? Anyways, I don't know. It's disappointing, because like I said, you know, for PvP, yeah, good. I don't use this hand cannon. I will not use this hand cannon. I'm not going to use it in PvP. I don't use any hand cannons in PvP just because I don't really like the feel of them. I'm disappointed. Shame on Bungie for not having, I guess, just better PvP perks. Or PvE, sorry, PvE perks. Not having better PvE perks. Not having Hatchling, not having Outlaw. Like, it's, I don't know. It's disappointing. I also feel like this was the season they could have added some sort of, you know, another strand related perk, like, you know, similar to something like Incandescent, right? But instead of damaging opponents, it severs everybody in an area when you get a kill or something like that. That would have been a great option for strand builds this time around, and we didn't get a perk like that, but you know, that's not part of this video. The kept confidence, the ratings that it got here, I feel are very deserving. I know that Astrocross talked, he said this hand cannon was hella mid. I think I think it's worse than mid. I think it's a terrible hand cannon. So shame on Bungie for not giving us staple hand cannon perks, but that's basically it for this video. Sorry, it's a little bit of a shorter one. We had our funeral service today. So yeah, got something going on in a little bit and we just got home from that, but yeah, disappointed and kept confidence. I had, when I saw it drop, I had high hopes and it just didn't. But I want to hear your thoughts on kept confidence. How do you feel about it not having some of the like most staple hand cannon perks in existence on its Outlaw, Hatchling, multi-kill clip? Again, not bad, but I don't know. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Of course, if you like the video, drop a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe for more daily Destiny content, and do me a favor. Watch the videos you see on the end screen because for whatever reason, YouTube thinks you'll like them. And that's it for me. I'll catch you on the next one.